Can I tell you something you probably don't want to hear? You might be talking too much about the life you're trying to build. Not because you're doing anything wrong, not because you need to become secretive, but because every time you explain the plan, announce the goal, tell someone what you're about to do, and hear them say, "That's amazing, I'm so proud of you," you get a tiny taste of the satisfaction you're supposed to get after doing the work. And then you go home, the excitement fades. Nobody is watching anymore. And suddenly, that thing you were so passionate about yesterday is sitting untouched. The business idea is still in your notebook. The gym clothes are still in the drawer. The course is still unfinished. The money goal is still just a number you wrote down. And you're left wondering, why do I keep talking about the life I want instead of actually living it? Maybe you don't need another announcement. Maybe you need a quiet season. A season where you stop explaining yourself, stop looking for approval, stop telling everyone what you're about to do, and simply do the work. Because there are some things in your life that don't need an audience while they're growing. They need protection, they need consistency, and they need you. So if you've been feeling like it's time to disappear for a little while, not from your life, not from the people you love, but from the noise, stay with me. Because I want to show you how to move in silence without isolating yourself, without becoming secretive, and without losing accountability. And more importantly, how to use the next few months to build something that your old self only talked about. Maybe it's time to stop announcing the life you're building and start building it. Move in silence. Not because you have something to prove, not because everyone around you is against you, but because some things need your focus more than they need an audience. You don't have to announce every new beginning. Think about the last time you got really excited about a new goal. Maybe it was January. You bought the journal, downloaded the app, made the vision board, told your friends, maybe you even posted about it. For a few days, you felt amazing. You could already see yourself becoming that woman. But then the excitement faded. The workout became harder. The business idea became complicated. The course became boring. The routine became inconvenient. And suddenly, you didn't feel like doing it anymore. Now, here's something interesting. Sometimes, talking about a goal can make you feel like you've already accomplished part of it. You get encouragement. People say, "Wow, that's amazing." They tell you they believe in you. They compliment your ambition. And for a moment, you get the emotional reward of being the woman who is going to do the thing without actually doing the thing. That's dangerous because attention can sometimes become a substitute for action. You don't need everybody to know what you're building. You need to build it. There's power in having something that is just yours. Imagine you decide you're going to save money. You don't tell everybody, you simply start. Every week, you put something aside. You stop spending unnecessarily. You learn about money. You increase your income. Nobody is clapping. Nobody knows. But 3 months later, you check your account and the money is there. That feeling is different because you didn't get validation from talking about it. You got confidence from doing it. And that kind of confidence is stronger because now you know I can trust myself. Stop giving people a front row seat to your unfinished life. This one is important. You don't owe everybody an update. You don't have to explain every decision. You don't have to tell people why you're suddenly spending less, why you're waking up earlier, why you're exercising, why you're not going out as much, why you're learning something new, why you're working on your business, why you're changing. Sometimes people don't need an explanation. They can simply meet the new version of you when she's ready. Because when you tell everyone what you're doing, you also invite everyone to have an opinion about it. And opinions can be distracting. One person says, "Are you sure that will work?" Another says, "That's too risky." Someone else says, "I tried that before. It didn't work." Another person says, "Why don't you just do what everyone else is doing?" And suddenly, you've turned a decision you made for yourself into a public debate. You don't need that. Some dreams need privacy while they're still fragile. But moving in silence doesn't mean moving alone. Let's make this clear. I'm not telling you to isolate yourself. You need wise people. You need mentors. You need people who can challenge you. You need accountability. You need people you can trust. If you're building a business, you may need advice. If you're learning a skill, you may need a teacher. If you're making an important life decision, you may need counsel. Moving in silence is not the same as refusing help. It simply means you become intentional about who gets access to the process. Not everyone needs to know. Not everyone deserves the details. And not everyone has earned a seat at the table where your future is being built. Let your actions become your announcement. There's a woman who keeps saying, "I'm going to start exercising," and another woman who quietly puts on her shoes every morning. There's a woman who says, "I'm going to start a business," and another woman who spends 6 months learning, testing, improving, and serving her first customers. There's a woman who says, "I'm going to save money," and another woman who quietly changes her spending habits. There's a woman who says, "I'm going to become more disciplined," and another woman who simply gets up and does what she said she would do. Which woman is changing her life? Not necessarily the one with the biggest announcement, the one with the most consistent action. So stop measuring your progress by how excited you feel. Measure it by what you're actually doing. Build before you broad count. Here's a simple rule for your next season. Build before you broadcast. If you're starting a business, build it. If you're learning, learn. If you're saving, save. If you're getting healthy, keep going. If you're writing, write. If you're rebuilding your relationship with God, show up. You don't have to post every step. You don't need to announce every morning that you're becoming disciplined. Become disciplined. You don't have to tell everyone you're building a business. Build the business. You don't have to keep telling people you're changing. Change. Let your results eventually tell the story your mouth has been trying to tell. Be careful, you tell. There is another reason to move quietly. Not everybody knows how to handle a dream that isn't theirs. You may tell someone something that is deeply meaningful to you, and they may laugh. Not because your dream is impossible, but because they cannot see what you see. You may tell someone you're starting something new, and they immediately tell you everything that could go wrong. You may tell someone you're changing your life, and they keep reminding you of the woman you used to be. Sometimes you need to stop trying to convince people. Your life will eventually provide the evidence. You don't need to convince everyone that you're serious. Just be serious. Your silent seasons a plan. Now let's make this practical. If you're entering a season where you want to quietly rebuild your life, I want you to do 5 things. 1. Choose one thing, not 12. 1. What's the most important thing you're trying to change right now? Your health, money, business, career, discipline, your relationship with God? Choose one primary focus. 2. Stop announcing the plan. You don't need to tell everyone. Write it down privately. Make it measurable. Instead of, "I'm going to get my life together," write, "I'm going to exercise 3 times a week." Instead of, "I'm going to make more money," write, "I'm going to spend 1 hour every day developing this skill." Give your dream a structure. 3. Create a daily minimum. This is important. Decide what you will do even on a bad day. Maybe it's 10 minutes of exercise, 1 page of your book, 30 minutes of business work, saving a specific amount, 10 minutes of prayer. Your minimum should be small enough that you can do it when motivation disappears, because consistency is built on the days when you don't feel like it. 4. Keep a private scorecard. Don't wait for people to notice your progress. Notice it yourself. Keep track. Did you exercise? Did you save? Did you study? Did you create? Did you pray? Did you do the work? At the end of every week, look at the evidence, not how you felt. What did you actually do? That is how you begin to build trust with yourself. 5. Don't announce the research until you've built it. This doesn't mean you can never celebrate. Celebrate. Share your testimony. Tell your story. Encourage other people. But let there be something behind the announcement. Let there be substance. Let there be a story. Let there be evidence. Because there's something beautiful about being able to say, I didn't just talk about it, I did it. And this is the beautiful part. You won't always have to explain yourself. One day, someone will notice. They'll say, you look different. You seem different. What have you been doing? And you won't need a long explanation because the answer will be in your life. The woman who used to say she wanted to save money has savings. The woman who said she wanted to get healthy has changed her habits. The woman who talked about starting a business has customers. The woman who said she wanted to become disciplined now follows through. The woman who said she wanted peace has stopped entertaining everything that steals it. The transformation became the announcement. So maybe this is your sign to enter a quieter season. For the next 90 days, talk less about what you're going to do and do more of it. You don't need to tell everyone you're waking up earlier. Wake up. You don't need to announce that you're saving money. Save it. You don't need to tell everyone you're building a business. Build it. You don't need to announce that you're becoming disciplined. Keep your promises. You don't need to convince people that you're changing. Change. And when you fall short, and you will sometimes, don't announce that you've failed either. Get back up, continue, and sis, I know sometimes you want people to see you. You want someone to say, I'm proud of you. You want someone to notice that you're trying. You want someone to recognize that you're not the same woman you used to be. And there's nothing wrong with wanting encouragement. But I want you to learn something powerful. You don't need applause to keep going. There will be seasons when nobody notices. Nobody comments. Nobody understands. Nobody celebrates the small victories. And you still have to choose yourself. You still have to do the work. You still have to keep the promise. Because the most important person who needs to believe in the woman you're becoming is you. So go quietly, learn quietly, build quietly, heal quietly, save quietly, pray quietly, work quietly, grow quietly. And one day, you won't have to tell anyone that you've changed. They'll see it, not because you announced it, but because you became it. So for this season, move in silence and don't come out until there's something beautiful to show for it. If this spoke to you, subscribe to She Grows Daily. And before you leave, ask yourself one question. What is the one thing I need to stop talking about and start doing? Write it down. Then go do it, quietly,